Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into a story that proves the human spirit is tougher than anything nature can throw at it. Forget your Hollywood blockbusters. This is real life, raw and unbelievable. Grab a snack, get comfortable, because you're about to hear a true survival tale that will leave you speechless and genuinely inspired. Imagine this. One moment, everything is normal, and the next, your entire world is ripped apart. That's exactly what happened to Aron Ralston, a name you might recognize from the incredible movie 127 Hours. But before the movie, before the fame, there was a man, a canyon, and an impossible choice. Aron was an experienced outdoorsman, a climber, a hiker, someone who knew the mountains like the back of his hand. He loved the solitude, the challenge, the raw beauty of the Utah canyons. And in April 2003, he set out for what he thought would be another incredible solo adventure in Bluejohn Canyon. The sun was shining, the air was crisp, and Aron was in his element. He was rappelling down a slot canyon, a narrow crevice carved by water over millennia, when disaster struck. As he descended, a massive 80-pound boulder, dislodged by who knows what, suddenly shifted. In a split second, Aron's right arm was pinned against the canyon wall, completely trapped. One moment he was enjoying the thrill, the next he was facing a terrifying, inescapable reality. Panic, sheer, unadulterated panic must have set in. But Aron, even in that initial shock, had to think. He was alone. No one knew where he was. He hadn't told anyone his exact itinerary, a critical mistake for any solo adventurer. The canyon was remote, rarely visited. Help wasn't coming, not anytime soon anyway. He tried everything. He pushed, he pulled. He hammered at the boulder with his free hand, chipping away at it with his climbing tools. Days blurred into nights. His water supply dwindled rapidly. He had a small amount of food, a couple of burritos, which he rationed meticulously. The sun beat down during the day, and the desert chill bit at night. Dehydration began to set in. He scratched his name, date of birth, and projected date of death into the canyon wall. He even recorded a farewell message to his family on his video camera, believing his time was running out. Can you even imagine the psychological toll? The fear, the despair, the overwhelming sense of hopelessness? But here's where the human spirit truly shines. Instead of giving up, Aron started problem-solving with an intensity born of pure desperation. He had a multi-tool, a small knife, some ropes, and his unwavering will to live. He tried to chip away at the rock, but it was granite, incredibly hard. He tried to rig a pulley system to lift the boulder, but it wouldn't budge. 5 days passed. 5 excruciating days of pain, thirst, and the ever-present threat of hypothermia. His arm was dying. Gangrene was setting in. He was hallucinating, seeing visions of his future children. It was in this moment of extreme delirium and clarity that a horrifying, yet undeniable, solution presented itself. He realized that the only way to free himself was to amputate his own arm. Think about that for a second. The ultimate act of self-preservation. It's a choice none of us ever want to make, but for Aron, it was the only path to survival. He didn't have a proper surgical kit, just a dull multi-tool and his incredible resolve. His bones, particularly the radius and ulna, were too tough to cut with the knife. He tried snapping them, using the boulder as leverage, but they wouldn't break. The pain must have been unimaginable, but his will to live was stronger. He had to break them first, and then slowly, agonizingly, saw through the flesh, muscle, and nerve. He used his multi-tool, which had a small, dull knife, and then the pliers to snap the bones. It took him over an hour of unimaginable agony to complete the amputation, an hour that felt like an eternity. When he finally pulled his arm free, the relief must have been immense, immediately followed by the stark realization that he was still in the middle of nowhere, severely injured, and now bleeding profusely. He had to stop the bleeding, rappel down a 65-foot cliff, and then hike several miles to find help. With one arm, severely dehydrated and weak, he found a small pool of water and drank deeply, gathering what little strength he had left. He then stumbled on, driven by the instinct to survive. Against all odds, he encountered a family on a day hike. They were shocked and horrified by his condition, but quickly provided what aid they could and called for help. A helicopter was dispatched, and Aron was finally rescued. He had walked out of that canyon against every conceivable probability, after enduring what most people would consider an insurmountable ordeal. Aron's story is not just about extreme physical endurance. It's a testament to the power of the human mind. His ability to stay calm under unimaginable pressure, to problem solve when everything seemed lost, and to make the most horrifying decision for the sake of survival is truly awe-inspiring. He could have given up. Many would have. But he chose life. What can we take away from Aron Ralston's incredible journey? It's a powerful reminder to always be prepared, to tell someone your plans, and to respect the raw power of nature. But more than that, it's a story about resilience, about hope, and about finding an inner strength you never knew you possessed when faced with the ultimate challenge. It teaches us that even in the darkest moments, when all seems lost, there's a spark within us that can ignite the will to overcome. Aron went on to live a full life, inspiring millions with his story, climbing mountains again with a prosthetic arm, and becoming a passionate advocate for wilderness safety. His story truly embodies the spirit of never giving up, no matter how dire the circumstances. It's a powerful lesson for all of us, reminding us that we often have far more strength and courage than we realize. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of our community. If you found Aron's story as inspiring as I did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs a dose of resilience today. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next incredible true story. We love bringing these tales of courage and survival to you. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and keep exploring your own incredible potential.